What is going on, everybody? It is Spicy Topic, and today, actually this evening, it is October 7th, Wednesday on a fall night. I love fall. I love fall. I love fall. The weather is so smooth, so mysterious. I don't know why, but I love Halloween season, and I don't even believe in all that, but I just love the mystery. I love the leaves that change colors, that fall to the ground. I love the fog. I just love the mystery of fall. So we're going to make this quick tonight because tonight is the vice president debate, and I'm definitely going to be watching. I was going to designate a special live, and I will, okay, about when and before election day, just to talk about our two contestants. We have Joe Biden with Kamala Harris, and we have Trump nasty ass with Mike Pence. I don't know what y'all thinking, but let me tell you what I'm thinking. I think that a person like Mike Pence, rich dudes like Trump, they're so clean cut and just want to keep it together and be smooth. Right now, we're dealing with the whole pandemic. We're dealing with a whole rebellious, not at all prejudice, not racist, not biased, just a rebellious virus out here. And I don't know about you, but I'm wearing my mask when I go around people. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to people's houses, family and all, that refuse to wear masks. I often hear that it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Listen, I don't want a nasty disease, a virus, and you don't know what's serious. You don't know how it's going to affect my body. I have a cousin, God rest his soul, that just passed away from coronavirus. His mother, my aunt Letha, is in a hospital with coronavirus. I have my aunt Francine in the hospital with coronavirus. Her husband's in the hospital with coronavirus. I have a cousin that has it. Okay, it's getting close. So as it gets close, I'm staying in the house. I'm going from A to B to C, back to B and A. And I'm not fooling around with anybody that does not care about health. You know, and that includes loved ones. And so, yeah, I have to stay away from all of that. Anyway, so I know that a lot of people don't like I never could say her name straight, like, bam, Kamala Harris. But I have to tell you, when I looked up somewhat of the things that she's done, and the bills that she has passed, the bills that she put in, I like her. Hey, Israel. So far, I like Kamala. I'm a person, I stand for what's right and what's wrong. I'm not perfect. I want to be perfect. Wanting to be perfect, people often say when I say that, nobody is perfect. I know that, okay? I know that. But in my mind, when I strive to be perfect, although I mess up along the way, it makes me honest. It makes me strive to be honest. You know, be generous, be loyal, be real. It just put me on the road of being righteous. So yeah, I want to be that way. So yeah, I fall, we stumble, we do wrong. But at the end of the day, that's what I want. If I'm wrong, I feel like I'm right when I can admit to my wrong. But lying about being wrong, manipulating the truth, deceiving others to look like something, no, that's not. The mask will come off and you will be exposed. And you'll lose people that way. So no, I just think that Kamala Harris is a woman she stands for things that are right. She has a history of mass incarceration. As the DA over there, where was it? In San Diego, San Francisco, California. She has a bad reputation. However, it wasn't just her. She was a prosecutor. And yes, she did supposedly withhold evidence that could have freed hundreds of black men, mostly, because that's who was mostly incarcerated. Absolutely. I went back and forth with myself, you know, as far as, do I support Kamala? How do I feel about Kamala? I have a brother that's in jail right now, in prison right now. So do I really support Kamala? I had to weigh. You know, looking at what we have today next to Mike Pence, a person that likes to smooth out his hair, get shaved, get paid money, you know, tailor suits, which is nothing wrong with that, being clean. But a person like Mike Pence, who have sat in a seat of a liar, who has taken up for nothing but a nasty liar, This man is head of the corona task force, the coronavirus task force. But they got rid of Dr. Fauci. There's a lot of stuff people say about Dr. Fauci. It could be true. At the end of the day, who has time to worry about all that stuff right now? We were dealing with a mad virus. The virus was out there. If we could see it, we wouldn't even come outside. There would be no question of if you wearing a mask or not. There would be no need to demand that. You would just put your mask on. You know, and I will be talking about Trump, like I said. So the debate comes on at 9. Are you watching it, Israel? It comes on at 9 tonight. I definitely am going to be watching it. I did watch the last one with Trump. Let me tell you something. Matter of fact, let's put his little nasty picture up. He is nasty to me. When I think about Trump, I think of somebody that used the bathroom, don't wash their hands, pick their nose, shake your hand, stick his own finger in his mouth. Like, I think of somebody that is nasty. You cannot tell me this man ain't nasty. Now, they have made nasty, the word nasty, a connotation of freaky. I don't mean it like that. I mean disgusting, dirty, nasty. For him to know he have coronavirus, has symptoms, and still go around all those people at the fundraiser. For him to be indoors with the people, then go outdoors, shaking their hands, all in their faces, all in their face, to infect those people. First of all, that's their fault, because we've been telling them since the beginning. Their own task force have been telling them to wear a mask, stay 6 feet away from the person. Don't get close to that person. And they did not do it. They didn't heed. So that's their fault. Now he's a biggest. Now he's out here saying he's cured. This man had medicines, steroids. We can't get our hands on. So of course it masks the real symptoms somewhat. But that's a picture right there of when he got back to the White House. The first thing he did was take his mask off. Again, he's still not humble. There's still no humility. He's still proud, and the proud will fall hard. They will fall hard and bust their butt because they refuse to do what's right for even themselves. Just to prove a point? What point are you proving? And this is why I want him out the White House. I'd rather have Joe Biden in the White House than I have Trump in the White House. Okay? Because Joe Biden, he speaks with compassion. His message has been consistent. And he speaks detailed. Wear the mask. Okay? He's been saying that since day one. But this one right here, he's the reason why many of his own supporters are dead or sick. He's the reason why there's police brutality increasing by the numbers. And that we have white supremacy on the rise. It's because of him. Why the hell would I want him in office? How the hell can anybody black cape for him? I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. You cannot tell me nothing about this dude. This guy is nasty. Nasty. And to put the nail in the coffin for him to come out the hospital, get in a car, in a space of secret service agents riding around just to speak to people, just to look good on camera, just to be in history books. That was it for me. You nasty. You are nasty. You wipe yourself and you don't wash your hands nasty. You cough in your hand and you take that hand and shake somebody's hand. You're nasty. You're nasty. So yes, let's get back to that trash, okay? What's going on, everybody? It is fall, and this is my favorite time of the year. Actually, fall, winter time. These are my two favorite seasons. I love going outside in the fall. It's just, the air is just so different. The leaves change, they fall. I love me some fall, honey, and I love me some rain. So well, you see here, you see ARI, okay? ARI got into some stuff. So I want to talk about that. I want to address that a little bit. Okay, so can we do that before we move on and get on out of here and get to that debate at 9, which is less than an hour? Whew. So I don't know if y'all know Rah Ali. Rah Ali was on the Love and Hip Hop show. She's also the one that allegedly bust Cardi B in her head, gave her a knot on her head because Cardi was coming at Nicki at a fashion show. Here's my brother calling. He always call at the wrong time. At the fashion show, Cardi B was trying to attack Nicki back in 2017. It was Rah Ali who gave her a haymaker in the head. She had a knot on her head and she's still being ridiculed for that. It's her fault because you ran up into it. I don't feel bad for you at all. If you do something, bring it on yourself, knowing the consequences and repercussions, I don't feel bad for you. She knew what she was going to get. You coming up there loud, you're ignorant, you're rude, you're disrespectful. You got issues, let me help you with that. You have some imbalance in your head, let me help you with that. And that's exactly what she did. Rah Ali has her own blog. It's called It's On Site. And so we going to take it to what happened. Okay, let me just swing over to this so we can keep this whole thing moving. And obviously there's something in between Rah Ali and Ari. Ari is Moneybagg Yo's girlfriend. These are Moneybagg Yo. You know, he if you don't know, he is a rapper. I don't have a picture of him. I didn't feel like doing all that this time because it was too much. So Ari had the nerve, as I'm talking, I'm looking. She had the nerve to post her little lost girl tweets. Ari has a tendency of posting lost girl, what I call lost girl tweets. Tweets that nobody understands. Tweets that shows her as a very abused type of person, a very needy type of person. I've even saw tweets of Ari saying, and let me tell you, Ari's a Cancer. Is there any Cancers in the house? One day I'm going to do a video and we're going to talk about the astrology. We're going to talk about the celebrities. Y'all know how I do. I mean, the astrology. And from my perspective, that's just everybody have a perspective and it's okay. It's okay. So here you see, it's on site posted. Again, Rah Ali is the owner of this blog and I am proud of Rah Ali. I actually used to be subscribed to her YouTube page before she had this on site. She had another, she had a channel where she had a friend of hers named, I believe, Brandy. They were doing their thing and just trying to come up and present news. So, Ari here, she posted, let me see if I can get a closer up post. If you can see that up there, she said, let me see something. This here. I'm a really sweet girl with good intentions. I just end up in bad situations sometimes, and it forced me to get out of character to protect myself from getting effed over. Okay, I'm gonna try to not to cuss so much, y'all. I'm really trying to clean it up just because I don't like cussing so much. I wish that he would call my sister right now. Okay, so anyway, that's what she said. I'm a real sweet girl with good intentions. I just end up in bad situations sometimes, and it forced me to get out of character to protect myself from getting effed over. Out of the blue, like Ari does. Ari posts, she does that. She posts tweets about herself, and I'm gonna identify during the course of this what I think. Okay, so it's on site. Grab the post, and as you see it circled, this is what they responded. Ari is tired of being misunderstood. #click. Can y'all relate? Now tell me, do y'all think that this is something controversial? Do you think that there's a secret code to that response or anything like that? Because what happened after that was Ari went off the wall. So she says here, no, I'm not. What the F are you talking about? So everybody pretty much that saw the tweet, this here post, and saw her response was like, well, Ari, what did I miss? Like, what is wrong with her? Is she mental? What is the matter with this girl? What is wrong with her? She made a post and it's on site. They never said anything disrespectful. I mean, what are you disrespected about? And so It's on site responded, no, Ari Fletcher, the real question is, what the fuck are you talking about, sis? So they was lost, okay? They was lost as well as everybody else in the comments. Lost. So then after that, we're going to move on to the next. Ari went to Rah Ali. She went to her DM and said, Rah, I will beat the baby out your ass, bitch. Find you somebody 40 and up to play with, ho, or whatever. That's how she said it. Obviously, that's not how I talk. So I'm just reading and trying to put energy behind it. So that's what Ori said in Rah Ali's DM. Now, at this point, I'm cussing out. I am upset. I am upset. Like, what the hell? You know, why kick the baby out? Beat the baby out? You have to be a low, disgusting degenerate. You have to have no brain cells left, too much nut cells that you done sucked up with a straw. You have to have lost every cent, every piece of brain cell for you to get offended to respond like that. Initially, it was nothing. It was really nothing for you to respond like that. Okay? So that was that. Everybody's like, what the fuck? What the fuck is she on? Like, what is going on? Okay, so no one understood. No one knew why. No one knew what or why she was so very upset about. Okay, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to play what Rah Ali reposted. And then I'm going to tell Ori her problem. Check it out.
And I've been made aware of the comments that were made by ARI stating that she was going to beat my baby out of me and so forth. I just want to give you all the courtesy of knowing that I will handle this situation accordingly. That's a promise on God, on my unborn child, as well as my deceased one. Okay. The internet is an open forum, and the things that we say here, they don't go away. I'm not interested in incriminating myself online. Just know that as God is my witness, that I will be in touch, guys. I will. It's Rah Ali, and I've been made aware of the comments that were made.
So that's that. That's what Rah Ali responded, and so everybody at this point is like, okay, is she gonna press charges? Rah Ali did say that she wasn't. She led me to believe that no, she was not going to press charges. So I'm like, well, what is she gonna do? She done said she gonna do something. What's she gonna do? So after that, of course, just like Cardi, when Cardi got upset with Rah Ali because she owns the blog, it's on site. Cardi B did not like when Rah Ali posted anything about her. Cardi got immediately offended a lot of the times. Cardi talked about what she was gonna do brought the baby up. I don't know what it is. And then another thing they do is bring up Rah Ali's relationship, her man, a man connected to her. Ding number one, Ori, deal with your insecurities. Your actions tell me a lot about you. Cardi, your actions tells me a lot about you. Why her man? Are y'all into her man so much? You want to know what her man got? Like, what do your man have? Should I want to know? Like, I'm not into nobody's man, but like, they really are really jealous and insecure and showing signs of envy. Okay, so we're going to move on to what some of the people had to say, because of course people were extreme when they were responding to Rah Ali. You feel me, Martha? You feel me? So people were really upset when they responded to Rah Ali. Okay, so let me just pull up what the people were saying. And once I get this up, it's going to I'm going to let RA know. I know her issue. I know her problem, and it's very simple. Okay? And maybe once somebody out there can identify with her issue, and you need that type of help, you need some type of love. I don't know. I think women have been there when they secretly get offended. So here is what the people were saying to Rah Ali. Here's what the people were saying to Rah Ali. Okay, Rah Ali, remember, she did nothing. She ain't do nothing. Matter of fact, you don't even know if she's the one that posted the post, which was not of anything degrading, negative, disrespectful, or anything. So here's what the people begin to say. Rashida Ali said, which says, be a real B, says at Rashida Ali, you could never be half the female Ori is. You sit on your butt all day while you chasing a bag and being a mother. What have you done since loving hip hop? You're not even relevant anymore, girl. And Rah Ali responds, yes, I sit on my butt comfortable as hell My husband's businesses are thriving. Our real estate is through the roof and life is good. I don't have to chase the D, attention, or another chick's baby daddy. I try to sound like Rah Ali. I think I did it right. Okay, so that's what Rah Ali said. And then she said, some folks can't take being talked about, so they react to every single thing. Me? I literally don't care. So please carry on. Oh, and follow It's On Site on IG. Okay, so as you can see, people were still talking, and I find that whenever there's nothing, the woman actually absolutely does nothing to render such. And people, these fans, they start to come for her. And I think that it's a part of Rah Ali's, it's a part of her path. It's a part of her path, you know, and where she is going in life, because she's continuously attracting these same type of people. Now, I think Rah Ali is a very intelligent woman, especially if you can bag a man that's got businesses. And a man that keeps you laying where you want to lay and make sure that you are taken care of, you know, keeps you in the finest clothes, the finest foods, bubble baths and like, I think Rah Ali is on a pretty good job. And I've never saw, even when I watched her on Love and Hip Hop, I've never seen her be this ghetto chick that people come for. I think that people, like the fans, I think they really have a serious jealousy and envy, and they're angry because she's not who they want her to be, you know, and she doesn't respond the way they are. She doesn't meet them where they are. I really think that gets to them, because to them, she's what they want to be. You know, she's the beautiful girl, the curvy girl, keeps her hair nice, got the man, you know, got the businesses, able to focus, keep friends, people that like her, you know, and socialite. I think that the ones that are envious of her are ones that really aspire to be like her. See, that's the insecurities, and that's that lack of integrity and ignorance that these people carry. Instead of you appreciating somebody, instead of you complimenting them, you choose to hate them. You choose to hate on them because you have an issue, because you have a lack of knowledge. You are immature. You have immature emotions, and you're very immature mentally. You don't know how to, you can't work up the energy to say, I admire that about you. I like that. I like your hair like that. You know, I like how you've done your thing. You know, it's a better way to speak and communicate. These girls are choosing to be hateful because they don't have this, they lack security within themselves. So enough of that part, okay? So that was said and that was said. Okay, so now I'm going to jump over to what everybody was waiting for, because at this point we want to know what you got to say. Like, why would this girl just act like that? And we will see. We will see. And for some of you, you have already saw this. If you follow It's On Site on Station Head, you've seen this. So this is going to be something you already saw before. Okay, so let's go ahead as soon as I can find it. Okay, so remember in that one tweet though, remember that one girl, what the one girl said, you'll never be the woman that ARI is. You'll never be that woman. How about let's take a look before we get to what Rah Ali said and see the type of woman that the chicken head was talking about, because that's what she is. She's a chicken head. Let's see what she was saying. This is the type of woman, ARI. This is who you are, ARI. ARI posted this. And shout out to the Vault Uncut who caught it, okay? It's on Twitter, but shout out to them. This is ARI. She says some about you saying you want a nigga to beat your butt, or something, I guess she's saying, make me feel like you love me. Something about making me feel like you love me. Okay, another thing she said was something about being choked up, make me feel like you love me for real. Then she says, the people you love are the ones that hurt you. Be stingy with your heart. So, could never be what? That type of female? Is that what that girl was talking? This is the type of female that I'm seeing here. So since when is being abused by a person that you expect to love you goes? When is that goes? Being beat up, being mentally called out your name, Moneybag Yo threw soda on her while she was on live, or some type of liquid on her. Since when is that some type of act of affection? But that's the type of woman these chicken head scallywags. That's the type of woman that for some reason Rah Ali attracts, and she's not a scallywag. She's not a scallywag. She's not anything like that. I think that part of her goal in life, and I could be wrong, part of her gift in life is going back and teaching these girls how to be ladies, teaching them how to communicate, showing them the way. That's what I think. Okay. Now I'm gonna jump over so I can move on because it's getting late and I gotta be out of here by 9 to catch this rally, the debate. Okay. I want to get to the part, and I'm trying to see where it is. We're gonna get to the part where Rah Ali went to say she had. Hold up, y'all. One moment. Let's go there and see what Rah Ali said. Okay, here we go. Got it. Okay. So this is why the girl tripped off. Okay, this is why the girl tripped off. Chicken head ass. Okay, let's go here.
I want to take so much time in laying out the foundation before I get into all of this, because it's so important for me that even the people who are going to say she's still not wrong, I want you to have every bit of information before I break this shit down to you. Okay? Now, having all the facts laid out, I'm going to let you in on this. For the past several months, right? Several months, for about 9 to 10 months, Ari has been fucking my ex.
Boom.
What?
Boom.
Wow. She has been hard body fucking my ex. Okay?
Yeah.
Ari may get on social media.
Her ex, while she's dating Moneybag Yo.
And portray that all an act.
Well, let me put this on.
She's laughing. She's doing everything in between with this nigga. Any second that she has free, that she's not in Bag's face, begging for attention from him, she's getting it from this nigga. And that is where the passion and the hate came behind the message that she made. Because when you loving on a nigga that love another bitch, you got a little bit of jealousy and envy built up inside of you. Okay? That's what it really gets down to. Now I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm not even going in no order. I just have my bullet points so I don't forget nothing. Ari sent me a DM, which was also posted. Okay? And the DM says, hang on a second, on site. The DM says, all an act.
Well, let me put this on.
She's laughing. She's doing everything in between with this nigga. Any second that she has free, that she's not in Bag's face, begging for attention from him, she's getting it from this nigga. And that is where the passion and the hate came behind the message that she made. Because when you loving on a nigga that love another bitch, you got a little bit of jealousy and envy built up inside of you. Okay? That's what it really gets down to. Now I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm not even going in no order. I just have my bullet points so I don't forget nothing. Ari sent me a DM, which was also posted. Okay? And the DM, the DM says, hang on a second, on site. The DM says, all an act.
Well, let me put this on.
She's laughing. She's doing everything.
Okay, so that we heard that part. Damn, my bad. If I had a bomb, I would drop it. If I had a bottle, I would throw it.
She's laughing. She's doing.
Okay, so basically, that was the entire thing. Ari, you created chaos. You created chaos. Not so long after that, because I've been wanting to see what Ari was going to say. Ari went away at that time. She was somewhere with her hairstylist when all this went down, when Rah Ali finally responded. And what I did find, I thought about that. I said, Rah Ali waited a couple days. Could I have done that? Could I have waited a couple days. What's her sign? Like, she waited a couple days before she released that information. This woman came at her in the worst way. She lost a baby, you know. She lost a baby before. She was pregnant. She lost her baby. Cardi's friend had attacked her baby, had said some very ill things pertaining to the loss of her child, of Rah Ali's child in the past. And so, I don't know, these women, they seem to attack that weakness, but that's the worst thing. You a woman. You are a woman, and that is an innocent baby. And I thought babies don't go. I thought babies was off limits. I thought children was off limits. But they try to hurt her so bad. A person like that tries to hurt you that bad, honey, it ain't nothing but envy. It ain't nothing but jealousy, hate. And like the Bible say, jealousy is as cold as the grave. And he ain't never lied. Not one time. He ain't never lied. Okay? So I feel like I said, I feel that ARI she created chaos out of that situation. How many of us do that? How many of you have done that and not even realized it? You have to argue in your relationship. If it's too calm, if it's too good, you're not happy. You feel like the guy is not strong or man enough. He's not alpha male enough. And before you realize it, before you know it, you may not even realize it. But that's the thing. You expect it to be chaos. You expect it to be some type of argument or fight. Because when I looked at Ari's post, when I looked at her response, she waited a while. Hold on. Let me find it first. She waited a while. And this is what I found. This is what she posted. This was her response. Find you some see, she says some instead of something, I guess. Find you something safe to do. Under that, my sister got me the real pickles they used to sell at the candy store. I'm so excited. I can't wait to eat them. That's how she talks. Okay? That's her response. You would expect that Ari being rowdy. You would expect that Ari, the one that's going to kick this and that and the third out, a whole human life out. That hurts just to say it. It hurts my physically and it hurts emotionally to even hear myself say it. This woman had nothing but calmness. She was at peace. She now has created chaos out of nothing but she created what? Peace out of chaos. She needs arguments. She said it. She said that if a guy is not beating her ass, if he's not choking her, if he's not throwing soda cans at her, if he's not destroying her stuff, then that's not love to her. Ari, you need help, sis. You need mad help. Serious help. For one, for you to be messing around on Moneybagg Yo. And it seems to me, from following Moneybagg Yo, that Moneybagg has some kind of feelings for Ari. He bought her a car. He's put money into her. And yes, sometimes that does translate to men how they love you. They start to like Steve said. They protect you, they provide for you. They proclaim you. They say this is my woman. They give you ownership. They give you a place in their life. But she's fooling around with what? Rah Ali's ex-man. And she was so damn scared that it was another tweet that I missed where she said, I'ma tell you, when Ari said to Rah Ali, I'ma tell your baby dad. So now that I think about it, when she said that, she probably thought that she got scared because she didn't say, it's on site, didn't say anything, but Ari is tired of being misunderstood because Ari knew Rah Ali from the ex. She's secretly dealing with an ex. She's cheating on Moneybagg Yo, opening her legs up for another man, which is not ladylike. It's not acceptable to men. You don't see a lot of times that when women cheat on men, most times the men leave. He'll stay for a while, but he'll leave. When a woman cheat on a man, men can cheat on a woman. A woman will take him back. And they can rebuild again. They can grow again. But it's something about when a woman opens her legs up, her womb up, her temple up to another man, a man cannot handle it. He will leave your ass. Eventually, he's gone. Emotionally, he may still physically be there, but emotionally, you will stop. He'll be detached, maybe cold, hot and cold, to the point where you're nothing for him. And he'll get another woman on you because they can't handle it. So it was something about when she said, "I'm gonna tell your baby dad," right? That's when I was like, okay. Because she's talking about the ex. She's lying. She's so insecure in her mind. This woman probably created a whole story in her mind based on her own fantasy, in her insecurity. She thinks she's messing around with this Rah Ali's ex. Rah got a husband, but she's messing around with Rah Ali's ex. She's probably thinking that the guy she's sleeping with and have these bonds with is really Rah Ali had a baby by him. She's scared that Rah Ali, because the man want Rah Ali. Rah Ali said he still loves her. And it's true. I believe it. Or else why is she acting like that? It could be true. It could be true. She got a whole nother guy. She's dealing with Moneybag Yo. So you're insecure, Ari. You so insecure, your mind playing tricks on you. You so sprung and messed up because you dealing with two different energies that your mind is playing tricks on you. And you really thought that Rah Ali could possibly be pregnant by her ex, the one you're messing around with, you're sneaking around with. Get your mind right, because you create chaos. And as I said, her response from being exposed, it wasn't no more talk about beating nobody up. Now Rah got down dirty with you a little bit. She called you out. And what did you have to say? Find you something safe to do. My sister got me the real pickles, they used to say. Yeah, because you feel comfortable now after you done destroyed something, after you done tore something up, after somebody done tore something of you, tore you up. She's messed up, man. She is really mentally screwed. She's really mentally screwed. But like I said, this is not just Ari. I probably had some issues like that and didn't realize it. I was told that about myself, that you think that if we break up, I have to cheat on you. You used to something being wrong. We could just be cordial and we can break up. And I'm not used to that. I'm used to somebody doing me dirty and having to break up. I think a lot of women are. I don't know about most, but I think that's the case. But I had to learn how I got to let that go. It's hard. It's hard to release. It's hard to let go of old habits. It's hard to let go. But I had to stop thinking like that. I had to change how I feel about the way I think, because I can't change the way I think. And in me changing the way I feel about it, then it's going to change the way I think. And as a man thinketh, so is he. Okay, so that's what I had to say about both of them. And like I said, to wrap them up, I just feel like Rah Ali, she attracts a lot of those girls. Look how beautiful she is to me. She's a very beautiful woman. She has a beautiful spirit. I've been watching her since she had a YouTube channel, and I've also been I used to watch Love and Hip Hop, and I can't say that I didn't like her on Love and Hip Hop. I actually did enjoy her. She was always beating somebody's ass. She was cool with Remy Ma on Love and Hip Hop too. She was also cool with Nicki Minaj, and so I think that Rah Ali, part of her path, a place in her life where she can be really rewarded and she can really help, is helping these ratchet hoes that are lost. Because everybody don't got time for them. No, everybody don't want to deal with them. No, Rah Ali don't play. Not everybody want to deal with that. Okay? So moving right along, because guys, it is getting late and we got to watch the debate tonight. Okay? And I thank y'all for coming to chill with me. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. I wanted to just say something very nice about Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is going through a lot. We know this, right? She's being ridiculed. Girl came out talking out both sides of her mouth. People don't know if that girl got shot. She provided some wounds from the hospital. She came out and she did finally point the finger to somebody and say, Tory, you did this to me. She did, but because her story, she didn't press charges. But because she didn't press charges and she didn't initially say what happened, people lost faith and confidence in her word. And I understand that 110%. And I would not criticize nor will I judge these people for doing that, because they only doing that because of how she came across after the incident happened with Tory Lanez. I went through it. I said I'm going to take my feelings out of it. I'm going to look at it objectively, look at it from here. And then what I felt, That's why I'm able not to get mad at people when they say she's lying. That's why I'm able not to all the way be mad at Tory Lanez, is because I actually took myself out of it, pulled up the facts, check out the live I did, and we went there, and and then I did another live where I said, you know what, this live I'm putting my feelings in it, and I'm gonna tell you, I believe Megan. I believe that. Okay, I believe that. Okay, and if I'm wrong, I would hope that I'm wrong, because I would hope that Tory Lanez would not pull out a weapon and shoot her or shoot at her, because I believe at the least that based on the injuries, and I'm not a scientist nor am I a medical doctor, nor am I a detective or investigator, but based on what's presented to me, what I looked at, what I researched, and what I found, it looked like somebody shot at her. And the fragments, as the record states, LA Times, LAPD, whoever states, the report states that she had went to the hospital to be treated for gunshot wounds. and they did remove shrapnel, which is fragments from a bullet. In my opinion, that bullet hit the ground and it bust and it splat. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a gun specialist, or nor am I a bullet analyst, but that's what I think. I think that really happened to her. I can see her. I see how her. I just watched some lives. I watched some lives yesterday of her and Kelsey, and they was really tight. They was really cool. They was going live. They was dancing in the pool. They was in the house playing games. Chango. They were playing games. Chelsea was bubbly. Her personality was up, and she was just being herself. A sunflower. And they were just in a good times. When Tory came, that changed. It's in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. When he came along, no longer are Kelsey and Megan friends. When he came along, they are no longer friends. Now, am I saying he's the worst person in the world? No, I'm just stating the facts. When he came along, now they're not friends anymore, or now they're not speaking anymore. It's just too much. So I chose to, because there's a lot of people already that are against her, and I think everybody needs somebody, and I'm not just choosing her for that. I actually do believe Megan is telling the truth about what happened to her. Someone intentionally tried to harm her, got mad at her. Now, I do listen to Megan's talk to men. I listen to how she is with men. A little bit immature, in my opinion. Sometimes she talks to a man like she's a man, and I know men don't like to be challenged. So I know there's a possibility of her mouth getting the best of her. I know that. I heard it with my own 2 ears. So I'm not saying that she's all perfect and innocent, because she's not. She's not. But the point. So okay, so I can wrap it up with this, is that she's enduring. The race is not given to the weak. It's not given to the strong. It's not given to the rich nor the poor. But the race is given to the one who can endure. And she's enduring. I've seen her. You've seen her. She looks very depressed. She's put on a little bit of weight. She's letting go of people. She let go of her stylist. She's let go of people in her life. She said she would do that in her life. She said that she is going to watch her energy, protect her energy. And now she's following up with what she said, isn't she? You said don't stop. Is this to Ari? I didn't know. I didn't see it like that, Tay. But hey, it could be. I just hope that everybody heals from the situation. I hope that everybody, I really do. Because they had fun when they did Quarantine Radio. They had fun, And when I look at Tory, when I see him, I have a little heart for him. I feel a little bad for Tory. I feel like, because I know how it is. People, sometimes they underestimate you. You the little person. They underestimate you in life. They laugh at you. They do. And I know how that really can feel when you are misunderstood. So yeah, I think that I'm going to say, just say to Megan, just endure the being ridiculed, endure the being told you're a liar, endure. If you lied, endure hell. You don't got no choice. You can make your way straight though, girlfriend, because liars don't really get nowhere. Okay. But Endure. Now, I happen to, and this is the last thing I'm going to say about this. I happen to understand Megan. I understand people. I have empathy for people. I understand from the beginning she said, look, I did not want to get him in trouble. But Megan also said she wasn't protecting him. So how you not going to protect him, but you don't want to get him in trouble? Talk on one side of your mouth. One side of your mouth. Say what it is. Stop trying to please people, please. Say what it is. Because what I know is, if you was messing with him, as now it's kind of confirmed they were hooking up. So you probably developed feelings. We're women, we do. You don't want to, you still had feelings at the time, and you didn't want him to get in trouble. No, you did not, because he already had some trouble with the law carrying guns. And that would have took him away. Maybe she didn't even want him to go away like that. Maybe she was not hating him and confused. Imagine getting shot at. Imagine where your mindset would be if the person that was just all over you and on you actually scares you to death. Imagine that. So you confused. What do? You're confused. I can understand that. If nobody can understand that, I can understand that. She was lost. She was confused. She didn't know, should I tell the police? If I tell the police, he's going to jail. Oh man, why would he do that to me? Why would he put me in this situation? But, the pressure, the people telling her to speak, tell who did it, Megan. Tell who did it, Megan. You lying. Megan's a liar. She ain't get shot. Well, then say what you did, girl. Say what you did. So finally, she says it. Why are you saying that? Now they hypocritical, because now they saying that people are like, and I'm talking about various people. Why she say that? Why she do that? Why would she say that? Well, you told her to do it. This person I'm looking at on this picture, she is to me, I can see it, naive, gullible. And yes, it may shock you. She's still young-minded. She do look like a woman. She look more built than me. But that don't mean that you mature like that. It don't mean that. Everybody is different. Everybody's different. We all mature at different times. Some things develop later than others. Some people develop sooner than others. I know how it feels to be caught up emotionally on somebody. I had a guy do that shit to me. He ain't shoot me, because I follow instinct. I was in my apartment. It was time for this. I was going to work, coming back, going to work, coming back. Guy would not go to work. He's on my couch. So I'm like, okay. It's time. And it's just me and him in this apartment. And I'm on the 3rd floor. We're on the 3rd floor. Nobody else. I'm like, okay, it's I gotta tell you, this is over for me. We got to do something. It's over for me. Guy switched on me. He flipped on me. He got on the phone. I'm in the bathroom. He's in the living room area. He got on the phone with somebody and said, yeah, I got it on me. Yup, I got that heat on me. What? My instinct said, just walk out the door, keep walking until you get down the stairs and walk down the street. To his ass come follow you and walk wearing you in the public where you can run if you have to. And he came out. As he went out, he turned right. I went left. I went up into my apartment, and I had the kind of door where you close it. It's locked. So he could not. I could have to buzz you in to let you in. But the guy was changed. He flipped on me. So I would be a liar. I would be ingenuine if I said I did not see why Megan Thee Stallion would be stupid enough to give this guy, if he did do that, a shot. Because I've been in that situation where a nigga flipped on me like that, turned into somebody whole else. So I mean, it's enough people out here that don't like her. It's a lot of people. Okay, great. It's a lot of people out here that don't want to see her win, or whatever you call it, her progress. I'm not one of them. I'm older than her. Now, does she look older than me? She's a stallion, damn it. Here go this phone calling me again. I don't know who this is, y'all, but I cannot answer it. People gonna learn to respect me. Just playing. But anyway, that's how I feel about Megan. I feel that she's enduring to the end. She's taking the ridicule and everything like that, okay? It's almost 9 o'clock. So, I want to show this part of it. I forgot, and then I'm not even gonna do the rest of the stuff that I was gonna talk. I talked about Kamala. I told you that. Kamala, to me, I really think personally I had to weigh my pros and cons with Kamala. I researched on my own, got my own information, and I kind of feel like I like Kamala. I feel like I do. I know that there was something she said she threatened to lock up kids parents if they didn't go to school. Strict me, not mean, but strict me is like, okay, but then again, it's not their fault. You can't walk in your child's shoes. But I feel like there's, at this stage, look, I personally feel that we black people in this world, not only in United States, all over Italy, you're not a loved person. You're not a welcome people. You have to prove yourself like never before. And you still not accepted. You still not received. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know who we pissed off way back when, but we have it hard. So for us to for these kids to be playing around in school, not getting their education, and you on your home online taking classes, you in your comfort zone. You can chill, you can eat some snacks, you can, you don't even have to sit in a hard chair. You're in your own comfort zone. Some kids is different, they have it differently. But you have to get your education. Not much is asked of you when you're a child. Get your education. I don't want no little dumb kids. It's like, but I don't want no little idiot kids. No little kids that's big-headed and hard-headed. No, I want you to know stuff. I'm not the smartest. I'm not. But I'm not the dumbest. Okay? Apply yourself. And if you want to fool around and not pay attention in school and do what you're supposed to do, there will be penalties for that. There's repercussions for that. Maybe detention might be. I know Kamala said that she was joking. I don't know if she is really joking about that whole thing. She wanted to prosecute parents if the kid. But I think that she has that type of mentality. And I can't say I don't. I worked since I was 13 years old. When I was 13 years old, I was working. So when I see 20-year-olds and stuff like that getting pregnant and they don't want to get a job, when I see 40-year-olds still on welfare because not because they lost their job, because they don't want to work, I have no respect for that. I don't like that. No. Because we already look down upon, we frown on. And I just know it's going to take being hard on some people, because people got to be pushed sometimes. You have to push some people. We got to coach these people. They don't want to get up and go. I mean, your school is in your bedroom. Get on the line, honey. They provided you with computer. Internet is $9.95. You can work. Get your mind busy. Anyway, guys, I am going to roll. I had more information. Maybe I'll come live after the debates and we can talk. I am live on Wednesdays. I try to come Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. But hey, do my best. So please come back if I come back and let's chit chat. I know this is a little bit rushed and it's a lot of pictures you saw, but thank you for coming, and I just did what I could do until this debate. Come back later, guys. Hey, G.